beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, take a look in the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas with Victoria Sautee. That's me. It's a glittery place to be. I'm so glad you're here with me, here to start your day. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. It's lovely that you're all out there today. I have a wonderful show all about the holidays and Christmas shopping, and we'll get started as we learn stuff.
If you're stuck inside and you need some fun, she's the grande dame of getting it done. With Victoria Sautee.
Well, hello there, everyone. Thanks for joining me here in the glittery bunker. And if you've watched the show before, you know my friends are here, Dick and Jane from Fun with Dick and Jane. Hello there, Dick. Hello, Jane.
Good to see you.
Well, what do you have in your hand there, Dick?
Oh, I have my Christmas list I'm sending to Santa Claus.
Oh, what's on your list this year?
I would like a toy and a book and a kite. Oh, and peace on earth.
Isn't that wonderful? What a good one. Jane, what are you asking for this year?
Everything! Yeah, give it to me, Santa. Give it to me.
She already has everything.
Oh, well, this is quite a conundrum. I think that both of you should go back to your rooms and work on your lists. Off we go.
Okay, bye.
They're charming, aren't they, my children, Dick and Jane? They are. Well, let's start the show with the word of the day, and that word of the day is yield. Isn't that a lovely way to say it to yourself? Yield. It means to produce or provide. That's what yield is there. The lands yield fruit and vegetables. Now, the word could also mean to give way to demands. That's right. The king yields to his people. It's a great word. Use it today, won't you? Yield to the word yield, my friends. That's right, yield. Now, it's the beginning of the month, and I know it's a month filled with holidays, some that we all love. We have our Christmases, our Hanukkahs, our Kwanzas, and whatever else there is out there now. But we also have a lot of other little celebrations. We're going to take a quick calendar whirl, as we often do at the beginning of the month. That's right, we do. So what you might not know that this month, this is a very special month. It is National Made in America month, dearies. It is. It was started in 1985 by President Reagan as a way to recognize our workers right here in this very country. Now, this week is also a special celebration. It's National Hand Washing Awareness Week. Now, they don't just make this stuff up because of the pandemic. No, every week, the first week in September, it's a time to be aware of your hands because hand washing is everything. It really is, darling. Now, today is a special holiday. You see the little picture of the shoes there? Today is what's called Put Your Shoes On Day. That's right, it's Put Your Shoes On Day, and I have a little illustration for you, if you'd be so kind.
Lucy, I'm ashamed of you.
Why, what's wrong?
Here we are in the big city, and you ain't got nothing on your feet.
Oh, but these new shoes hurt my feet.
Now put your shoes on, Lucy. Don't you know you're in the city? Put your shoes on, Lucy. It's
That's musical theatre for you. There's actually a musical about putting your shoes on. Now, shoes have been in our wardrobe since antiquity, and the oldest preserved shoe was found in Armenia. There it is there. That's a shoe, darling. It was 5,000 years old, that shoe. It is. Can you imagine? Now, did you know that it wasn't until the 1800s that shoes were actually made for your left and your right foot? You just stick that thing on your padoozie and off you go. It didn't matter what side it was on. Now, on December 8th is another celebration. It's National Brownie Day. Did you know that the first recipe for brownies did not appear until the year 1904 in a New Hampshire newspaper? That's right. Have a brownie on Tuesday. Why don't you? And of course, here it comes. It's on December 11th. It's National Noodle Ring Day. That's a noodle ring there. It's a day to recognize pastas in casseroles and round little pastas, sort of like your SpaghettiOs, the neat round spaghetti you could eat with a spoon. Well, you could. Now, coming up on December 12th, it's National Ding-a-ling Day. I bet you didn't know we had a Ding-a-ling Day, did you? This is a day. This is not... Now, get your mind out of the gutter. It's not that kind of a ding-a-ling, darling. No, this is a day that is invented to phone friends you haven't been in touch with for a long time. That's right. This holiday started in 1972 by Frank Heil in Illinois as a way to keep in touch with your old friends. So when the 11th comes rolling around, I want you to give a call to one of your friends you haven't seen in a long time. Now, then we have on the same day, it's National Poinsettia Day. Poinsettia, poinsettia, however you like to say it. I like to say poinsettia. Don't know why, but I do. Now, this flower was created. Well, it wasn't created. It wasn't discovered. But there was a gentleman. Here he is here. This is Joel Robert Poinsett, who was a minister, American minister and botanist living in Mexico, darling it was. And way back in 1828, he sent a clipping of the poinsettia flower to his friends in North Carolina, and it took off and it became one of our favorite flowers that we think of when we think of the holidays. That's all because of this dapper gentleman who shaved. Most of the old-time gentlemen we see, they don't take shaves, they don't. Now on the 14th, it's National Monkey Day, and if any of you know me out there, and I think some of you do, you know this is a day for me. I love all things monkey. It's a day to really respect your favorite simian. Now we have another holiday coming up on the 16th. There it is, National Chocolate Covered Anything Day. If you can put it in chocolate, it's a day for you. Dip your bananas, your cookies, whatever you want to put in it. Put it in, darling. Just put it in. Now on the 20th, it's National Go Caroling Day. This is a day to go caroling, I suppose. That's right. Now coming up on the 21st, it's National Crossword Puzzle Day. You didn't know they had a day for that, did you, dearie? No, you didn't. Now, the first crossword puzzle was created by a gentleman named Arthur Wayne. There he is, Arthur, in 1913 for the New York World newspaper. Now, that newspaper isn't even there anymore, but those crossword puzzles are. They sure are, darling, they are. Now, on the 27th of December, it's a very important day. It's National Fruitcake Day. Now, did you know that the early fruitcakes had in them pomegranates, pine nuts, raisins, and mixed together with a barley mash? Doesn't that sound delicious? A barley mash. Now, I have some clips of young people trying their fruitcake for the first time.
Nope. Ew.
I like the little boy goes, nope.
Nope. Ew. No, I don't want that.
Nutty as a fruitcake. An expression that didn't come around till 1935, and we don't really know how, where, why, or when. All right, let me get back on track to my calendar world here. Oh, did you know that on December 30th, it's International Bacon Day? Now, this is not just a holiday for this country, but International Bacon Day, darling, it is. And also on the 30th, funnily enough, it's National Bicarbonate of Soda Day. Why do they have a day for this? Well, we add baking soda to all sorts of recipes to make them rise as a sort of a leavening agent, which sounds rather undercover if you ask me. You can also use baking soda, darling, to clean your pots and pans. It's a gentle abrasive, it is, which is sort of an oxymoron, a gentle abrasive. I don't understand that, darling. But look, you came here to talk about shopping, and I want to tell you all about Christmas shopping. Now, this year's it's quite an unusual year about shopping, isn't it? We sort of reverted back to the old days. We're going back to online shopping and or what they used to have as catalog shopping. Did you know it was in 1872 that Montgomery Ward came out with their famous catalog, and the Sears, the good people at Sears were not far behind. And the people that Sears created what would go down in history is called the wish book. There's a copy of the wish book there. If you didn't have a wish book, darling, it was the size of a phone book, and inside would be pictures of basically everything Sears carried, and you would do your Christmas shopping by putting little pieces of paper in the pages you liked, or circling the toy or the garment of your choice, and then telling Santa Claus, look in the wish book and you'll find out what my wishes are, darling. Of course, we can't talk about Christmas shopping without talking about department stores. I love a department store. I still do. I'm old-fashioned, call me old-fashioned Victoria, but I love a department store. They were these grand palaces, weren't they? Now, they started out carrying dry goods. Now, do you see? There's an illustration of an early dry goods store. This was popular in the 1700s in England and in Paris. And when I said dry goods, they would sell fabrics and things to make things with. You didn't go and buy a dress. You bought the fabric for a dress. You didn't buy a pillow. You bought the fabric for a pillow. But they did turn into some wonderful stores. The first department store, here's a lovely picture of one of my little grand palaces. I just love to go in there, especially in the holidays. They decorate so well. The first department store was Arthur Constable. There it is. It's in Lower Manhattan. The building still stands. And in 1825, you could go in there and not only get your dry goods, I think you could get some wet ones too. Now, you know me, I'm from cringeworthy Australia, I am. And we used to shop at a local department store. It was called Burp Burgers. Yes, Burp Burgers. Sounds like what happens to you after you eat at McDonald's. But it was a department store. It was a small department store. It actually only had one department, and that department was the complaint department. And people would go to the complaint department and complain that there weren't any other departments. Now, here in this country, luckily we have Marshall Field. There it is out in Chicago. Look at it decorated for the holidays. They just went to town with it. They did. Marshall Field would be one of the first major department stores that every other department store would take after. The various things they carried, the charge accounts, the service, the customer service, unmatched. Here's the lovely Saks Fifth Avenue, New York City, and of course there's R.H. Macy, of course, or over 2 million square feet of space in that store there. Look at this department store in Paris. Don't you just want to go and shop there? Yes, I do. This is the largest shopping department store in the world. This is Shinsegae, and it is in Korea. It is 3 million square feet in that one store. What do we have here? Oh, this Harrods. Yes, I wouldn't mind going to Harrods in the jewelry counter there in front. And here we have, this is Higbee's department store from the movie A Christmas Story. It's an actual department store, darling. They didn't make that up for the film. They didn't. Here's a lovely shot of Gimbals, and look at Wanamaker's. It looks like the capital of the country. It doesn't look like you should shop there. It looks like you should make laws in there. Now, one of the things I liked about the old department stores is they used to have the elevators, and there was always a little man in there who operated them. You didn't just press what you wanted. No, you tell the little elevator man that always dressed up like you're in a movie theater, made you feel special. Sometimes it was a little spooky if you're in there with a guy like that. What's it going to do to me, darling? Oh, my goodness. But we also think of the windows of our department stores and the lovely, colorful displays that have come to be a part of our holiday season. Some of mine are at Bergdorf Goodman in New York City. Look at that lovely shot. I love it. That's a window, darling. Someone dressed that window. And look at this one. It's like an optical illusion. I don't know quite what's going on in there, but darling, that is a department store window. I miss going to see them this year. I do. Now, the first department store Santa, there he is there. That's actually James Edgar, who owned a store in Brockton, Massachusetts called the Boston Store in 1890. And he had this idea. He called a friend of his up in Boston proper, and he says, could you make me a little Santa suit? And he made that suit, and he sat in his store just like that. There he is there, and entertained girls and boys. And it was the first department store Santa. Now, of course, following all of the lovely department stores came the urban department stores. one of the first ones of those was in Framingham, Massachusetts, at a shopping center called Shoppers World. And there's Jordan Marsh. It looks like it landed from outer space, but that was the anchor store. Then behind it was a little mall. Do you see that little outdoor mall? And look, inside the Jordan Marsh, it did look like a spaceship, not only on the inside, on the outside. Wonderful. The stores had gone off into the brink. And we love the department stores. They seem like they're at the end of the line, but maybe you'll support them this holiday season. And one thing you should support are the smaller stores, the old ones in your little towns and in your villages. I have a favorite little store that we're going to visit. Have you ever been to this little place in Walnut Beach? It's called Artfish 42. And standing by is the lovely Megan. She's going to give us on a little journey in there. Meg, are you out there?
Hello, Terry. Let me come over here.
What's
learning
nice.
all about the days?
What's that?
What fun learning all about the days.
Oh, are you having a good time with that, are you?
I'm having a great time. Can you hear me all right with my mask on?
I can hear you just fine. It covers your loveliness, but I do see you, and I see you in your little shop there. Now, Meg, tell everybody a little bit about Artfish 42. What kind of a shop is it?
Well, Artfish 42 is what's called a collective. So it's an artist collective. And what that means is we have 12 different artists. They're all local, and we all sell our art in here.
Well, that's sort of like an art department store of sorts, isn't it?
It is. We have different departments. We have different painters, and we have jewelry people, and we have glass people. And I have to tell you, Victoria, one of the reasons I'm wearing my mask is because we have to keep this area clean, and we're open today. So my apologies. But yes, and we have different types of, like departments. Exactly.
It's wonderful. Now tell me, Meg, now the name Artfish 42, do you sell fish in there? Is that what?
Well, we don't sell live fish, but we might have fish in some artwork.
Ah, I see. Well,
yes.
You're located down by the beach. I suppose our fish is fair enough for down there.
We are located. If you step out our door and look to the right, you'll see the water.
That's wonderful. So, tell me, do you have any special events coming up for the holiday season over there at Artfish?
Well, normally we have some very big events that would go on right now. We're not able to, so we're trying different things. We had obviously Small Business Saturday weekend. We did.
Yes.
And this tomorrow we are doing a virtual shopping night, a holiday virtual shopping night. So just like you are on here, we will be on and showing you what we have in case somebody doesn't want to come in or they're a little nervous or anything like that.
If our viewers wanted to find out how to see the virtual shopping night, how would they do that?
They would go to Artfish 42, our Facebook, and we will be doing it on Facebook Live.
Wonderful.
Yep. And then, we'll have different things all leading up to Christmas and Hanukkah and all the holidays. So you just never know what we're going to do, what we're going to find. We'll have goodie bags. We'll do whatever.
Wonderful. Now, can you purchase holiday items there too, like ornaments and things for the holiday?
Speaking because we're by the beach, look at this cute little ornament with a mermaid on it.
Lovely.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
And we have, this is called a diorama. So see,
yes.
It's like a little scene inside like a box. So this is a little, see how it says peace, and there's a little Christmas. So we have that kind of thing. And do you notice my earrings? I wore my earrings especially for you today.
I didn't know from my angle if they were earrings or if they were part of your mask.
Well, you know what? These I should have worn for Put On Your Shoes Day. So look, we have cute little Christmas trees.
Beautiful.
Just never know. And who doesn't love Santa? Look, we have
Oh, yes. So I've always wanted a Santa mug.
right. So this is a soy candle, and when you're finished, you have a great hot chocolate mug.
That's right. Or a tipsy eggnog, darling.
Well, that is me more.
So you can buy things for your walls, for your Christmas tree, for your ears. You name it, it's in there, isn't it?
You can. We have so many different things. We have some very talented artists and artisans. I have to say, we're very proud of everyone.
Well, that's just wonderful, Meg. Tell us the address of your shop. Should anyone want to run on down there this afternoon, right after the show?
And if you come down, you'll see me and you'll see Terry, because there's always an artist in here.
Lovely.
It is 44 Naugatuck Avenue. So that's 44 Naugatuck Avenue. If you hit the water, you've gone a little bit too far.
Oh, wonderful. Well, Meg, thank you so much for being our guest today. Have the happiest holiday season possible. And stay
Thank
safe.
you, Victoria. Thank you so much. I enjoyed it. Bye-bye.
That's lovely. I just love that little visit. Meg's such a delightful lady, isn't she? Then, so now I have some things on my Christmas list that I'd like to show you, because I have some ideas of things that you might want for Christmas. Before we do, I want to see who's out there. Let's see. Michael's out there. Michael's going to celebrate with some bicarbonate of soda. He is, and oh yes, he loves to hear about my cringeworthy roots. They really were cringeworthy. They were Lord and Taylor. Oh, do you know, Barbara, the windows in Lord and Taylor, they used to go up and down on elevators so they could be dressed. They did. And Justin's out there today, and Shelley's out there. And who else is out there? Shelley loves the earrings, yes. Meg is a doll. She is, Emma. She totally is. She is a doll and a half. Now, look, I have some products that I'd like to show you. I think they're going to help you with your Christmas list and maybe give you some ideas. Now, these first few items, they're personal products, like this electric shaver. It's a lovely electric shaver. This is when you are taking no chance on a Christmas gift you want to give your love. This one. How about a Fuzzy Wuzzy? It is a bath soap that grows hair. Why would you want that, darling? Here, soap on a rope. That way you don't lose your soap whether it's growing hair or it isn't, darling. Here's a lovely product called Rosebud Salve. Now get your mind out of the gutter. This is for chapped lips, darling. It'll make your lips look like a rosebud, it will. And here is an Avon exclusive. It's Beauty Dust. Beauty Dust. It's only $4.99. As it says on the package there, it's elusive. It's not exclusive. It's elusive. Just try to get your hands on that. Just try to get the Beauty Dust. It's elusive. It is. Here's a lovely product, something you might want to wear, darling. Now, we talk about things to wear. We have the big buckle corduroys. Look at the big buckle on those corduroy pants, will you, darling? How about, if you don't like your pants with a big buckle, how about the Wonder Sauna hot pants? Yes, they are hot. They literally are hot. You heat them up, and I think they make you lose weight, or they make you just completely ridiculous. They do. Now, here's something to wear. These, if you can read it, that just get really close up to your screen. They're chubbies, and it says that they're in. So you should all wear a chubby, everyone. Remember that. Now, here we have the bangle hats. Yes, a bangle. This is not only a fashion item, but it's a craft. You buy the little kit, and you make a bangle hat yourself. Anyone who lives in a glittery bunker needs a bangly hat. Now, here's some must-have items. I've put these on my must-have list. This is Fifi the Bottle Poodle. And I just can't stop saying bottle poodle, bottle poodle, bottle poodle, bottle poodle, bottle poodle. I need to have one of those really badly. Here's an oil lamp, darling. Do you remember these things from the 70s? Oh, if you get your hands on one, you'll be in the money. Sell it on eBay. I'm going to buy myself one. There I am. Here's, look, it's the Joey Exotic Christmas ornament, because that's what you want on your tree. A reminder of that debacle. Now, here's a lovely product. It's good for the world we live in. It is a social distance zapper. That's right. This will keep people 6 feet away from you, give them a small electrical charge. Yeah, that needs to be in everyone's stocking this year. Now, if you're like me and you love your pizza, I love Italian food, darling, then you need the pizza holder. That way you can take your extra slice to go and wear it home. Or you might want a chia pet. Do you like chia pets? How about the Richard Simmons chia pet? That's right. Sweat to the oldies with that one. Now, if your other better half is always on the cell phone, or your child is always on the cell phone, you might want to get a cell block, which is a little jail for the cell phone, and you keep the key and they can't get into it. What a lovely gift for Christmas. How about a box of fluffies? These are dryer balls, darling, and usually, look at them. There they are there. They're dryer balls, and they're called fluffies, and you use them in your dryer to make your clothes fluffy. Here we have, what else is on the list? Oh, yes, for the family, fun for the entire family. Let's do leathercraft. Why not? How about a pair of onion goggles? You wear them when you're cutting into an onion, darlings. That's what you do. Now, they sort of look like my glasses, don't they? And believe me, I'm not cutting onions in here. No, not at all. No, not me. Here are a set of earphones that your young one might enjoy. He can hear his or her music, all for $9.94, and look like a complete idiot at the same time. Now, also for the young ones, we have the Drive Yourself Baby Seat. The Drive Yourself Baby Seat. Why should baby not drive? Let baby do the driving. Next to the baby seat is the daddy saddle. Yes, it's a saddle for daddy. I'm going to leave it at that, darling. I am. Now, if your children have not been very good this year, you might want to give them a giant talking clown. It's only $1? Get a bunch of them and put them all around their room in the morning. Let them wake up to that. Here's a lovely item for your backyard. It's a real roller coaster. It's a $12. You have to get one of these. It's an accident waiting to happen. See, I have a feeling that pictured in this little advertisement here for the real roller coaster, that's Dick on the thing, and there's Jane saying, you did it. Now, here is something. If you like music, darling, your children like music, you might want to get them the Mighty Tiny, which is the world's smallest record player. Not only is it mighty tiny, but the sound is mighty tinny. Now, I have just a few more items here. Here is Madame Rowley's toilet mask or face glove. Face glove. It's a toilet mask, and Madame Rowley was sort of like, I don't know, she was like L'Oreal of her time. She was the way she was like Breck. She was like Fabergé. She was like Estee Lauder. She made toilet masks or face gloves. Now, also for Christmas, this is a merry holiday item. It's the solid plastic toilet seat, which sounds like the name of a song that I would sing. Solid plastic toilet seat, $5.95. It's a great Christmas gift, isn't it, darling? Now, also, toilet paper is also in vogue for giving this year. It's lovely whether you like it in white or it comes in pink, the Aurora pink toilet tissue. And also for your Christmas tree, you could get these little items. They're little miniature toilet papers because this is the year of the toilet paper, darling. It is. And speaking of paper, let's get crafty, shall we? Yes, I have a little craft that I want to show you. Now, it's very messy. I'm not going to make any never minds about this. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need an egg carton. You know, I have one that I've sort of cut up, and you're going to need some paints. I've chosen some merry holiday colors. You're going to need some Elmer's glue, maybe, and you're going to need, I don't have one of those, and you're going to need some little Christmas things, whether it's ribbons or picks or any little cheap Christmas trash that you have around your house. I have this, I found a little star. I found a tiny little Christmas tree. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut this into little sections like this, like these two little egg sections. And then you have to paint these, darling. You do. You have to take your paint and you're going to paint the inside and you're going to paint the outside. Now, I'm sure Meg is going to steal this idea and have it on sale at Artfish 42 before too long. So you're going to paint the inside and the out. I'm not going to paint it in front of you, darling. There are better things to do. I already did one. I'll show it to you in a minute. But then once you paint the inside and outside, you let it dry. It takes a while. Then you're going to add something to the middle of your little egg carton. And I found a little Christmas tree. Isn't that cute? It's a little bottle brush tree, and I just put it right in there. I'm gonna glue that down in real time, but not right now. And then I'm gonna glue this back on top, and then you decorate it, darling. You do. Now I'll show you. Well, let me show you what my inspiration was. It's this little picture. Do you see? Someone did a lovely job. They actually found some egg cartons that were already colorful, and one of them has a little Santa Claus, and I don't know what the other ones have in it, but they look quite merry, don't they? They look sort of retro chic, if you ask me. Well, here's my finished one here. You see that there, darling? Isn't it lovely? So I've actually taken up some glitter, because you have to always have glitter. I have bowls of this around the bunker, and I've glittered the inside. I painted the outside red. I stuck my little miniature Christmas tree in the inside. Can you see it? Can you see how cute it is in there? And I've put some little merry bowls on it, and a little fuzzy wuzzy. And I've taken some of this thing, and I've glued it to the side. And I've even found one of those little snowman that belongs on a cupcake, and look at the back, even so you can from every angle, and this will keep you busy for quite a while. I've stuck a little pipe cleaner in there, and I'm going to hang this on my Christmas tree. I am going to do it. Oh, darling, I'm having so much fun, but the time has come, and when I say the time has come, you know what I mean. It's match game! Of course it's match game. It's always match game. I love the match game. You love the match game. Who doesn't love a match game? How do we play the match game, you ask out loud? Well, what you do is I'm going to hold up a little sentence, and there's going to be a blank spot in it. And it's up to you to fill in the blank with your answers. Now, remember, I'm probably not going to put my answer as a very normal answer, but you want to match what I'm going to say. You've got to take my wacky world and try to make some sense of it. What am I going to say? Well, here we go. Let's see if we can get this started with our first clue on the match game. Here we go. Jane wrapped Dick's present and put it under the blank. Jane wrapped Dick's present and put it under the blank. I'm going to write my answer down now. And let's see if your answers are streaming in there. It usually takes me a moment to get the answers, because there's a delay. She put them under her spatchcock. She put them under her garbage. She put them under the toilet. Garbage, toilet. She put them under the house. She put them under the house. She wrapped the packages, put them under the house. She put them under the mistletoe. Oh, God, how romantic. She put them under the bed. She's naughty, she is. Carrie's also there with John and the mistletoe. Oh, Carrie and Don. I see a kiss coming. She put them under the tree. Look, the music has run out. I know it's going to come back in at the most inopportune moment. It always does. But I don't think we had anybody match me on that round, because I said she put it under the bus. She put under the bus. Have you ever heard the expression got thrown under the bus? Well, that's where the packages went. Now, we're playing for prizes here. So let's step to it and get serious. We have a lay down. She put them under the sea. That's a lovely answer. That's a very Disney answer, isn't it? Okay, I have another. Here's our second question. Here it is. Don't tell Jane, but Dick bought her a blank for Christmas. Don't tell Jane, but Dick bought her a blank for Christmas. My answer. Oh, let's see what you might have said. Emma says a new attitude. Dawn says some. Do you think she was loud today, Dawn? Bought her a heart. Oh, a puppet. A puppet. I wonder what she'd do with a puppet. A dog. Oh, that's cute. A dog. Oh, a little dog. Yes, a little dog. A new yellow dress. A friend. She's in need of one, Christy. She is. Don't tell Jane, but Dick bought her a blank for Christmas. A clue. She could use a clue, I think. All right. The music stopped, and that means it's going to start again. I know it always does, but I'm going to wait for it to come in, and then it'll come out, and then we'll be done with it, maybe. All right. So here's my answer, and we do have a match. I wrote a new attitude. That's right. I have a match with Emma on that one. Once again. Yes, good work, Emma. Good work trying to think like the sick mind of Victoria Sautee does. All right, let's play another round, shall we? We have the time. Emma, oh, Jane knows it. She knows it. She does. Here's our next one. Shopping blank. Shopping blank. This should be easy, right? Something comes to mind. Shopping. Something came to my mind. It always does. Shopping bag. Shopping spree. Shopping spree might be the definitive answer there. Shopping mall. Shopping cart. Oh, the shopping channel. We're going to watch that, I do. Why bother going anywhere when you have a shopping channel? The shopping channel is sort of like our shopping online. That's right, John. Shopping online, shopping channel, shopping. Oh, the music's really got me spinning today. Shopping addiction, yes. Something many people have, don't they? Don't know when to finish their Christmas shopping. Like me, darling, like me. All right. I'm gonna. I like her. John like cart. Yes. Well, we do like cart. And I don't remember who said cart first. Let me see if I can go back in here. According to my. All right. Stop with the jazzy music. I want to save that. I also wrote cart. So if you wrote cart, you're a match. Send me your address, Kerry, and I'll send you a trinket. I will. Anyone else who came up with cart, I'm feeling freewheeling today. So freewheeling, we'll play one more round and then we're out the door. Here we go. Here's our last one. Gift blank. Gift blank. Jazzy music. Gift. All right, I've got mine. Gift. Tag. Gift card. Gift giving. Gift certificate. Gift card. Gift certificate. Gift box. Gift wrap. Gift exchange. Lovely. All right. Enough of you. I wrote gift tag. Who matched me with gift tag? I think was it yes there. No, that's this one. There we go. We had a couple of matches today. We had some fun. We had some laughs. At least I did. I hope you did too, darlings. I hope you had some fun. Now, our next show. You can't miss it, darling, which means you must see it. And that is on December 21st at 6 o'clock. It's our big Christmas special. It's my favorite holiday, and I can't wait to share some of it with you. I want you to stay safe. I want you to stay indoors. I want you to wash your hands all the time. Use your little hand sanitizers. Keep your distance. And my goodness, be kind to each other. Be kind to each other. Happy holidays, everybody. Let me see. Where's my little outro? There it is.
If you're stuck inside and you need some fun, she's the grande dame of getting it done. With Victoria Sautee.
Don't forget the glitter.